So I was at my osteo the other day and he was telling me about the Christmas period and the holiday period and how it becomes quite difficult to get by during that time because everyone goes off on holidays and no one's around. And so I thought to myself, well, it sounds like there's something that you're not doing. And that's seasonal campaigns. And what I mean by this is I want you to start thinking about what's coming up. Firstly, coming into the Christmas period right now, there's two things that I want you to think about that should be prevalent in your mind and in your customer's mind as well. The first one is, how do we get in to see you before Christmas, before the holiday period, and having those conversations in your clinic right now, having those conversations in your communications to your database right now as well. Super, super important. But the second one is, what happens during the Christmas time? You know, during Christmas time, especially people with families and commitments and everything coming into this whole Christmas time, it's like more stress and more stress and more stress building up and up and up until this crescendo at Christmas where either there's an explosion or people finally start to relax. And then I think about, well, what can you do to help people relax coming into this time? More adjustments, yeah? There's going to be more stress in their bodies. There's going to be more stress going on in their mind. You know, what can you do in your clinic coming into this period to actually help your customers? And could that be there's a seasonal campaign that goes out to your customers about preparing for this stressful time and preparing for this season so that you go into it relaxed instead of going into it, you know, a little bit mental like some of us can get during that time. I love Christmas myself, but sometimes it does get a little bit stressful. So what can you do? So it's now, you know, coming up to Christmas, is coming up to December. What I want you to think about doing is sending out a campaign to your database. So what I recommend is we send out a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Friday email, and even twice a day, and you run a campaign where you might sell a package, you know, depending on what your clinic is, whether it's an osteo or other sort of allied health or chiropractor or a massage therapist or whatever it might be. You know, maybe you're a nutritionalist and there's definitely things we can do with our nutrition to reduce our stress. You know, same thing with all of our body as well. You know, all the stress comes up in our neck and, well, for me, it does anyway. What can you do to help me? Is there a series of appointments that I could be taking before Christmas to keep my stress levels down? And is there some sort of package you could put together to have this pre-Christmas body or pre-Christmas mind or something like that? So I want you thinking outside the box. You've got a couple of weeks to get it done. Let's get in and do a seasonal campaign at the start of December to help people prepare for that stressful time. Anyway, I'll see you in the follow-up.